haircut. Oh, it's a mess. Ray Bradbury, yeah, that's why it wouldn't come up. Tells you where my brain is now. Tired. That's what I am. Tired. More milk. Elmir, hello. How you doing? Ray Bradbury. I sing the body electric. Got it. Okay, I've got them both in my tabs now, so I will put them on there. Cool. Thanks for that. Appreciate both of those. I love Philip K. Dick. I just, yeah, all the stuff he's done. The Electric Dreams on Channel 4 was amazing. And I loved the all of them, even though some of them were terribly made. It was so good. All good. Hannah, hello. But yeah. Yeah, I just sent another catch up of 1212. Bradsey.ai. I said it correctly that time, I hope. I hope I did. Thanks for the likes. The Man in the High Castle is brilliant. Do you want to know a story about that? I didn't really, the show I didn't really like. And I thought I thought I would have liked the story if it was done a bit better. But yeah, I didn't really like the show. Thanks, Brad Z AI. Still, my brain still doesn't want to say it like that. How you going? Hi. Yeah, I just did. The Man in the High Castle didn't get on. Do you know what he said? There's an interview with him. Have you seen it? Do you know what I'm talking about? So what he says is that this is part, you know, of all my thoughts and stuff. You saw the interview, did you? Yeah, we're definitely thinking down the same lines when I start talking to you about time and everything else. Where he said, I'm going to say to everyone else, but he said that it wasn't a herbal mixture or something that he had. It was something. It was like a drink or something like that he had, and it said it put him in a different dimension for a split second, and during that time, he remembered the future. He remembered the future. He remembered the future. So that book, The Man in the High Castle, he says, was written from memory of the future. It's like, so how cool is that? Isn't it bizarre? Isn't it bizarre? Hi, Irish Nick. Isn't it bizarre that, yeah, I think he did. But he was so sure. What was I going to say? Just lost me train of thought. Isn't it interesting that so many of the sci-fi writers have had moments of out of body, different environments, produce things that were created later. Arthur C. Clarke created the GPS idea, stuff like that. It's just, it's amazing. I don't think it was that. I can't remember what he says. I'll have to maybe find the interview, but it wasn't that. It was something else. But yeah, amazing. Amazing. And he said that wasn't the only thing that he remembered. The Man in High Castle was one of the main parts that he remembered, because he remembered a dystopian future, he said, where everyone was enslaved through the war between the Nazis and Japan, I think it was. And then it was split, wasn't it, that Man in High Castle, which I loved. I loved that idea. I didn't love the show, but yeah, I think it was done again, or maybe I should go back. But yeah, isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Really? Wow. Wow. I bet that was interesting. See, he in his own way was way ahead of so much of the conspiracy stuff, wasn't he? And it's always wrapped up. I look at those in the same bag, science fiction and conspiracy, because it's all what could be. Oh, wow, amazing. Yeah. Very good. Very, very good. Yeah. I keep going. The Martian one, you get me, the Martian invasion. There's so much in my head from a kid. So much in there. I've got a picture of the Martian invasion as well. I remember where they talk about the same thing as the Body Snatchers, where he's a different person stuff. Phlebas. Yeah? Give me all these ones. I'll never get through them all. But it's always good, because I don't know what I remember. Consider Phlebas. Okay. Wow. I didn't know he did that as well. Okay, got that there. I didn't know he's Scottish as well, is he? I didn't know that. Always interesting. But yeah, I think a lot of the crossover is very, 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 very interesting. Of existence, that we can visit people who never had any contact with each other in the past. Have the same visions of entities. Wow. So many more people. You know, some of the most straight-laced people. I know, looking on YouTube. Some of the zero. Oh, we've got one. Hi, Phil. Hi, Hammer. Sorry if you've gone. Yeah, I think some of the most straight-laced, normal people that would never, you know, I always love to go off on a tangent and talk about, you know, what could be, what's possible, what is, you know. I love conspiracy theories. I love the idea of it not being what it's supposed to. We're told. I love it all. Hi, M. I think he's a great. Gosh, some of the stuff that pops into my brain. U2 concert probably 20 years ago said question everything. I still go on that fact, that idea. Question everything. Yeah. You know, I think now there's so many people who are basically looking at things that they thought were absolutely, set in stone, science, ideas, religion, whatever it is, and questioning it, mainly because of AI. Yeah, one of the ones I love. So it's so simple. It's so simple, and it's been done a lot of times. But size, the idea that we are a speck of dust in a germ on another planet, being wherever. It's so simple to think that. Why are we so sure that that's not what we are? It's so possible. An ant doesn't know what we are. So why would we? Blade Runner 2, The Edge of Human. You realise I don't read, but what I'll do is for all the readers, you should shut your ears now. What I do is I put it in ChatGPT and get summaries. That's what I do, because I don't read. But I absorb it. So is this the same as the... No, I'm confused. Yeah, that's the movie, yeah? Blade Runner 2, Philadelphia. Hasnain, hello, how you doing? Yeah, I saw Blade Runner 2. Yeah, it's good. I really liked it. Not the same, but I really liked it. I thought it was really good. Book. Thanks for the likes. Thanks, Hasnain. Phil of the future. I could well be. Or the past. Oh, I'm not looking at YouTube again. Not that anyone's on there. Yeah. But I think, just that very simple, the size thing, like, wow. Yeah. Yeah. I love that idea. Yeah. Yeah, and Alien and Predator as well, isn't it? So yeah. I love those ideas. Genius move. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I think Shireen, hi. Yeah, I think the idea to tie it all up was good. Prometheus, I loved. I know lots of people hated it, and lots of people didn't understand it. A couple of people I know went to see it didn't understand anything. They hadn't seen Alien, so it didn't make any sense whatsoever. But yeah. What's it's expanding into? Yeah. Yeah. There's so many ideas. It's like the atom thing, if you took all the atoms, the space between atoms is from here to the nearest galaxy away in terms of space. So if you took all the atoms of all the matter on the Earth, you could put it in the size of a molecule. It's like, what? So what if he's not matter? If he's not solid, what actually is it? Nothing. Yeah. crazy. So yeah, and the thing, the thing that also it makes me laugh and annoys me at the same time is when they go, okay, 300 million years ago, when the first planet, and I just look at that, and go, oh yeah, and you are, that is about as much guess as me guessing correctly the lottery tickets from when it started to 50 years after it finished. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm sure carbon dating or whatever excuse you can give me, but you have no idea. You're just completely making it up, like an idea off your head. I could just say that and get some proof to prove it as well. Property perfection, hello. So I know there's scientists that deal in these things. I understand they have an idea, but when they're totally sure that was 300 million years ago, I don't believe it. High property protection. Yeah. When you read about the examples of mass, the size of a tennis ball being heavier than, yeah, all this crazy, it just doesn't make sense, does it? You think about it and you think, how? What was the percentage? That was the other thing that was always amazed me. Percentage of the brain that deals with vision. Okay, roughly. Yeah, the visual cortex. Come on then, give me the number. Come on. It's not going to tell me. There must be something in it. That's Google. I have to ask my friend ChatGPT. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Ren, how you doing this evening? Yes, that's another thing. Yeah, 30%, roughly 30% of the brain is used for vision. 30 to 40% of the brain's surface area is directly involved in vision. 40%. 40% of your brain is making up ideas of what's going through there. 40% gives you some idea. Is that will create your own reality? Well, basically you are, aren't you? What do you think the 3A Atlas is? Well, that's another conspiracy theory, isn't it? That, they're going to say that, I think it was 2026, they predicted 20 years ago that they say there was aliens because the world would be ready by then. Maybe that's AI, people getting fried by AI. It's change speed, is it? It's all weird. All the scientists and astrologers are going nuts, aren't they? They don't know what it is. Totally different to any other comet, giving off totally different signals, different gases come out. Yeah, amazing. Hi, Esther. Yeah, amazing, huh? Isn't that? It is crazy, isn't it? But yeah, it could be just like the comet, couldn't it? Really. Oh god, excuse me. Tired again. I have to find Hammer. Yeah. Yep. Isn't that, God, wouldn't that be bizarre? What is even more strange is that we become very, very confident that we worked it all out. That's what always amazes me. As I said, the 300 million years ago kind of stuff. It's like the scientists speak like it's the truth and like it's absolutely definitely the answer. Yeah, I think it's so naive to think that even what we know now is any of it could really be like absolutely definitely the way it is. I think AI has proved that even in the last year that, what was that when they found the solution to the medical problem where all the scientists were looking over here and AI said, "Oh, it's over there." And they went, "No, it can't be. They were over there." And then it created the vaccine to solve the problem. So I think that sums it up generally that actually we know a lot, and I'm sure there's lots of stuff detailed. Hi Matt. There's lots of stuff detailed. There's lots of stuff. Hold on. You've had some of your comments bizarrely blocked. Yeah. So I think definitely. Oh, thanks, Rent, for the heart. Yeah, I think definitely now people are questioning a lot more things. As I say, so I really like, someone's talked to me about what was this? It was just bizarre. Someone who you would never ever think they even questioned any of it was saying like something like, "Oh, AI sent from the future," or something like that to me. And I was like, "What?" So it is a lot. It's made a lot of people think about who they are, what they are, why they're here, those kind of questions. Yeah, and I love Bradsey. I love the idea. There was a thing where they said about Tesla finding electric in the air and basically producing electricity from the not my best memory time after a race and late. I can't remember what it's called now. And the first people finding electricity as well, and they talk about the internet. The internet was always there. We just kind of found it as well. And then AI has always been here and we just found it. We were ready to see. So that's like, what? What else is there? Are you okay? Hi, Matt. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, we're going through one of those sci-fi when sci-fi nuts get together and start talking about crazy things just because we love it. But yeah, I'm okay. How are you, Matt? Atia, hello. Yeah, I think the remote viewing. I could go. It's not going off. I don't think it's going off. It's not. It's in the same bag, as I say. I'm not going to say them because they probably get more questions. But yeah, if you look at some of the organizations that have been set up by the US government in the past, in the 60s, one of them was remote viewing. Yeah. All this stuff has been tested and proven, mostly proven. They know it works. Used and used often and still used. Whether it works or not, who knows? But they got funded a lot of money to see if it did, and it went for a long time. Question everything. Yeah, YouTube. I remember it on a big. They used to put this music before they started. They were doing this video, and that's one of the things on there. Question everything. Yeah, why not? Why? Why should you do as you're told? Hi, Cal. Very well. X67423P. All good. All good. What was the other thing? I just think about along those lines. Oh yeah, We Could All Be Connected is one of the first song I did on YouTube. That in that song, all the way through, I put "We Are All Connected." That's why I'm laughing. I'm good. I'm very good. Well, Queen. Yeah, no worries. Go easy. Always good to talk. And thanks for the books and stuff. That's really good. Hi, Scott. Yeah, that one. Go easy. I'm not going to be too much longer. I'm like, ooh. 10K race today, which went very well, which means I went very, very full out. I surprised myself today, and that's why I'm knackered. I've been doing very slow times all year, and then today I absolutely went crazy and had a great time going crazy as well. All good. All good. Praji, hello. What else are we going to talk about? Yeah, we're talking about sci-fi, talking about, I don't know, stuff. Love talking about sci-fi. You're right, Patrick. Why do you ask? How you doing, Patrick? VO3 is expensive. It's come down a lot, hasn't it? 75% Higgsfield was talking about before. I think it's still on there. They said they had free lip sync, but I got on there and it's not free. One little part of it's free and it wasn't very good. But yeah, VO3 is expensive. It is. Yeah. I haven't really, I've never, ever spent any time on it. I do the free ones, whatever it is, And that's what I do. Lots of people, yeah. 800 credits for 5 seconds. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's always so expensive. It'll come down. You wait. It will come down. I did say this when it came out. But yeah, some of the lip sync I'm paying like $30 for a minute. Not $30. It's not $30. $8, is it? Can't be that much. Something crazy anyway. $5 for whatever. Yeah, $5 for a minute. Sometimes I do a minute. I don't know why I do a minute. But Daniel, hello. Clever, hello. Right, I'm going to switch off YouTube